Close the door. Now we can talk.
So this is the second part of the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Here you have to meet Delphine in the inn. In Riverwood, right here, right below Whiterun. So that's where we are right now.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. Not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
I don't need to prove anything to you, okay? How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Interesting.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds? What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Right. You were at Dragon's Reach when I gave it to him.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
The Dragonstone was some kind of map?
Yes. A map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty.
Okay.
The pattern is pretty
So,
clear.
when we were at...
It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
Wanted us to do a quest to go get the tablet from that mage. And then when I returned the tablet, there was another girl there who was covered in a hood. She was the one who told the mage that we needed that tablet. It must have been her that was there. Interesting.
Kynesgrove.
So where are we headed?
There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Let's go kill a dragon.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
It seems that a lot of this stuff in here, it's not stealing, it's take. So that's kind of good. We'll take the giant toe for sure. Coins.
Ragnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right.
The rest
Happy
of
trails.
plates. Take that.
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
I guess you can't take stuff.
I don't owe you money, do I?
That's too funny. Okay. Let's focus.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
We'll probably travel because it's probably far. It's right here. So we'll travel to this location. And this location right here, it's Windhelm. Obviously you can get through there by going to this White Run stables and then get in the carriage there, and then he'll take you to Windhelm to stables, so that way you're closer to that area.
Not too much farther now, to the southeast of here.
Let's do this. See, there's a carriage. These carriage will take you all over Skyrim for a small fee.
This is Kynes Grove. Not much to look at. The innkeeper ought to be able to tell us if there's any dragon mound nearby. Wait, something's wrong.
You don't want to go up there. A dragon! It's attacking!
Where's the
It
dragon?
flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late. Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there.
Salakundir, Zil Guro Tova Ursa,
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin-Thuri, Boanti-Bokriha Suliksenjun-Kulik. Gesalaknir, Kalinir. Full-side Dokin. Zuku, Korav need no dove to hide.
Let me make sure my weapon is charged. Okay.
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself. The name of Dova. Zaruganir, Kridar Jur.
Hold on. What was that? Let's get this over with.
I am Salaknir. Hear my voice and obey.
Did it! Wait, something's happening. God's above! So you really are...
So we just killed Saluk Nira. Saluk Nira.
God's above! Look at that! God's above! Look at that! It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Okay, let's find out what's going on. Who are you and what do you want with me? What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that
Interesting.
attacked Helen.
Same dragon.
That was the
Damn
one at
it,
the beginning of
we're
the
blundering
game.
around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time
She's
ago,
from
the
the
Blades were
Blades.
dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Okay. The Blades? Who are the Blades?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What's our
The
next
first thing we
move?
need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are
The
the
faction that
Thalmors?
rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor.
Mm.
Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So the Blades and the Thalmors battle each other. Okay. What makes you think that the Thalmor are bringing dragons
Nothing
back?
solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into Thalmor's embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. Diplomatic immunity. Okay. And I think we can go ahead and turn in that skill that... return to Horn Talon. So we're going to return to Horn real quick.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimcombe. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelated force. Da. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Ring ground, Dovahkiin. You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Look at the horn of Jargon with collar. So that's it. Nothing else to do here.
Dovahkiin.
Okay. I guess we're done. Wait, this is not the entrance. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's done. Let's continue the storyline. We're going to go meet Delphine for the next step of the storyline. Find out who's controlling the dragons.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Well, she does. Delphine.
I've got your back. As you wish, my Thane.
Just wait there.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's the plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Who's his contact? You're sure you can trust him? I can trust him, that's fine. How am I going to get into that party? She already explained that. Once I'm inside the embassy, then what? Got it. I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Malborn is a wood elf that's gonna get us inside the Thalmor embassy.
We heading out? As you command, my Thane. Huh?
Let's go ahead. Solitude. And again, Solitude is an area where you can reach by the carriage. So almost past it.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Yes? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Hold on, I need to get a few things ready. I'm ready. Here's what
I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I hope I'm doing this right. Am I supposed to give my armor to him?
You got no clothes. You should get some.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Meet Delphine at the stables. Okay. I just gave him my best armor. I hope that was... I'm not sure I did the right thing.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kind scroll this time.
They should give me some outfit for doing this. Did they give me an outfit? Maybe Delphine will.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on.
Yay.
When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest. This is no time for cold feet. I put everything in your hands here. Not least Malborn's life. Now do whatever it is you need to do, and let's get going before we miss our chance. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Yes.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Eleva's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first.
There's not enough drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh.
So we are at the Thalmor celebration party.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Thalmor ambassador.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more
I
about
am
yourself.
so sorry to
What
be-
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just
I
that
heard
we've
Ellen
run
say
out of
she's
the
going to
Alto
open
wine.
a bottle of her best
Do I
firebrand
have your permission
wine
to
later?
uncork the
I can
Arinthia
Of course.
Red?
I've told you before
I
not to
couldn't
bother me
agree
with
more.
such...
By the way, have you heard
Yes,
any
Madam
interesting
Ambassador.
rumors lately?
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later.
Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
What can I...
I'm going to... Oh, there's nothing in there.
For you. You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way.
I heard
Let's hope
Elenwen
we
say
both
she's
live
going to
through this
open a
day.
bottle of her best firebrand wine later.
What can I get for you, sir?
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since...
Here you go,
I
sir.
had news
The
from
finest
elsewhere.
Colovian brandy.
What have you heard?
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned
Of course.
from living inside
Let me see
the
if we have
walls
another
of
bottle of
Windhelm.
that.
They're only
I'll be
allowed
waiting
on
by the
city
door for
docks
everyone to
now.
be distracted.
Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
Yes, what do you... Of course. Let me see if we have another... I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I know just what you mean.
Let's see what we gotta do. I need to meet up with Malborn and figure out a way to slip away. Baby cut, okay.
Heard anything interesting lately? Any news or gossip?
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen, and I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can
Help
save
yourself
us
to
from the
more wine.
dragon's threat.
There are words spoken and words unspoken.
Are you enjoying
Beware
your-
these Thalmor, for they
Excellent.
are adept
I'll
in
leave you
both
to it.
languages. May wisdom light your path.
Are you enjoying the party?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
What does a fellow need
I'm
to
sorry,
do to
sir.
get a
I'm
drink
on
around
duty.
here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
I can't remember the last.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our
Raslan,
mistress.
what are
I
you
speak
doing?
figuratively, course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again,
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
I'm not sure what I have to do. Oh.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden.
So I'm gonna go ahead and equip the apparel. I'll equip this necklace.
The larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
By the way, have you heard any interesting...
Let me do the talking. Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Not now. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. Come on! You are but a dog, and I am...
I think I fucked it up.
You're dead. Death is over. Way out of your misery.
Okay. Let them kill me.
Guess it's all clear.
I'm gonna try to sneak.
Did you hear something?
Oh no.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?